Hey guys, welcome to Anandeshwar Uncovered. As we see, the world is watching a historic moment. The intense conflict between Iran, Israel, and the United States has finally edged toward a ceasefire. Over in Pakistan, diplomatic wheels are turning as peace talks in Islamabad attempt to bring stability back to the region. But while the politicians are sitting across tables and negotiating terms, there is a massive question left hanging in the air. What was the price of this war? In this video, we aren't talking about the politics. We are looking at the cold, hard facts. We'll break down exactly how much money the US spent, the tragic loss of American soldiers, and the staggering amount of military hardware destroyed in the heat of battle. Let's get started. First, let's talk about the money. War is incredibly expensive, and this conflict was no exception. Based on recent reports, the US military campaign, specifically the operations against Iranian targets, saw costs skyrocket. At the peak of the 2026 escalation, the United States was spending an average of $1 billion every single day. Initial costs. In the first 24 hours of Operation Epic Fury, the US spent an estimated $779 million. Total operational spend. In just the first 10 days of active combat, the bill reached over $10.35 billion. Military aid. This is on top of the $21.7 billion in military aid already provided to Israel since the regional instability began. When you add up the fuel for aircraft, the high-tech munitions, and the logistics of maintaining a massive naval presence in the Gulf, we are looking at figures that could fund entire cities for years. Beyond the dollars, there is a cost that can never be repaid. The lives of the men and women in uniform. For a long time, official numbers were hard to confirm, but recent investigations have shed light on the reality. Since the wider regional conflict intensified in late 2023 through the 2026 Iran war, killed in action, it is estimated that at least 15 to 20 US service members lost their lives in direct combat or related incidents during the 2026 peak. Wounded, the number of injured is much higher. Reports suggest that nearly 750 US troops have been wounded or killed in the Middle East since October 2023. Specific incidents. Many of these casualties occurred during drone strikes on bases like Prince Sultan Air Base and Tower 22, or during high-risk search and rescue missions for downed pilots. Every number here represents a family back home in the States, waiting for a call that unfortunately, for some, never came. The ceasefire might bring the shooting to a stop, but the economic and human ripple effects of this war will be felt for decades. It's a reminder that peace is always cheaper than war. What do you think about these numbers? Were they higher or lower than you expected? Let me know in the comments below. And here is the deal. If this video gets 1,000 likes, I will do a deep dive comparison. America versus Iran, who actually suffered the bigger loss. We will compare the economies, the military strength left, and the long-term damage to both nations. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next one. Thanks.